So since 10:01 is like 101, which is the room for the Matrix, we're going to go into this. Carrie Ann Moss reminds me of Ghislaine Maxwell. So I'm going to tell a little story. So John Benet Ramsey basically passed away December 25th, December 26th, because, it was in the middle of the night after a party at the White House. Ghislaine Maxwell was hanging out with that family. And, she knows Jeffrey Epstein. So they put faces of sometimes the guilty party as a savior in movies. So when you see Carrie Ann Moss, it's 821. That would be for the Haitian Revolution, Nat Turner Rebellion, because those people knew how to do spiritual warfare and real warfare. So when John Benet Ramsey was crossing over, she met a lot of revolutionaries to help her cross over, and she gave a lot of tea on him. One of the teas was on Ghislaine Maxwell. This is definitely part of her astral story. If you ever watched the Umbrella Corporation and they have the little red queen, which is a computer program, which is a little girl, that's her. She was stuck in the computer program. She is Alice in Wonderland, okay? Heather O'Rourke, the Poltergeist, and the whole franchise is like what happened when she was stuck into the portal, as well as Alice in Wonderland. She meets all these people, and those meet people. So this is that energy. So although they have different birthday portals, they look the same, they are the same, they're acting the same, because they're turning into the savior as a picture. But in reality, it's like this revolutionary energy of 821, which is the savior. Okay? So she's the one that is basically conjuring up Neo, like, hey, wake up, 101, hey, wake up, because Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein created a computer program called OpenCog for Hanson Robotics. Hanson Robotics created the Sophia robot. Sophia robot was Power 214. I was Hospital Nav 214 on that military base with Matthew Hopkins and the witch hunters over there in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, same people who took Henrietta Lacks DNA. So just know, like, these people, I'm telling you, like, I've seen in my dreams, there are astral hunters, and sometimes they present themselves in real life. Like, it's a lot going on. So we're watching The Matrix, but like, this is like the energy, you know what I mean? This is what they're showing. Like, hey, these are the people traveling astral. Yes, we're making them to the saviors and stuff, but at the same time is like, oh snap, like what's really going on. Just start putting people that I decode for the movies into the movies while you watch them. Then everything makes a lot of sense. Because if they're looking for a computer program and they're basing it on Neo's based on Jesus. Jesus met Pisces Sophia in the astral. And Pisces Sophia is based off the Askew Codex. The Askew Codex was basically read by Queen Charlotte Sophia. So all my spirit guides, okay, my name is Sophia, born 227, Mary Magdalene backwards, feast day is 722. So all my spirit guides are like, hey girl. So in this hospital, in Cumberland Hall Hospital in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, where Matthew Hopkins is a witch hunter, which is where I was, the hospital is on Askew Service Road. Not only that, my daughter Asia's last name should have been Askew, which is her father's last name, Askew. So her name would have been Asia Askew, which is a service road I was on. So his ancestors are from the Askew family, where Matthew Askew, like there's this guy with the Askew family, is the Askew Codex. They were basically sell the Pisces Sophia to the Queen Charlotte. So think of Queen Charlotte as Belle, and Belle is reading all these stories. When you read stories or you go into a story, your spirit goes into the story, and you can read the story as if you are in the story, especially when you go to sleep. So anything Queen Charlotte saw, I saw, she saw, we all saw. Okay? Because King George had mental illness, aka clairvoyant, clairaudience, because they have the redhead DNA in them. You see Prince Harry with the redhead, you see Queen Elizabeth I with the red hair. That redhead is the energy that Prince Andrew and Epstein used for Sophia robot to be powered. So it's not an accident. On February 14th, I'm in a hospital for the military base. They are conjuring my brain like Dr. Sleep. I call my doctor there, sleep doctor. And then I get ambulanced out to Vanderbilt Hospital, where I see Carter Vanderbilt, who passed away 722, which is the reverse curse anagram of my birthday, 227. Now, everything I just said, unless you're like super on point to codes, you might want to press pause, take notes, research, and read. But this is for someone whose birthday is 10/01. So I already did 8 videos about this, so by now you should know how I talk. 27 is what? Pop quiz, red and gematria. What's my birthday? 227. So when you're watching these movies, you need to, that's why Beyonce conjuring up the robots and the portals and the mirrors and all that. That's that energy. She knows how to do rituals a lot and stuff. And sometimes just a little bit too much, that girl be on point. But the Carters, Jimmy Carter, the Sean Carters. So if you want to be an astro with me, just look up Anthony Askew, who got the Askew Codex, where Pisces Sophia meets Jesus in another realm, and the archons are chasing after her. The Sophia robot is based off Nefertiti, and Breakfast at Tiffany's, Audrey Hepburn. So a lot of these portals I've been talking about are part of the portals that I saw in 2019, February 2019. Before I knew this existed, I saw all these things, but I didn't understand. So it's better to learn about your own birthday, your family, your spouses to know. But if you want to contact my portal, you have to go into this portal because Asia Askew, my daughter, and Askew Service Road, where I was at this hospital, it's like I was meant to be there at a certain time in a certain place, and I showed up for the position that I didn't even know I was supposed to show up for. So anything that you think is a hardship in your life might be part of the portal. Like it wasn't supposed to happen, but since it is, you're gonna make the best out of it. What did I learn? I learned that when you guys are getting conscious, you don't want to be like your unconscious and conscious not linked up. By doing your birthday portal, you could link up your conscious and your subconscious. So that way when you dream and you're awake, you could see both ends and you're playing double Dutch. Netherlands, Dutch, they do a lot of rituals with Oprah, but that's another story. But just know, look into Queen Charlotte Sophia, look into all these stories. Princess Sophia, Helena Blavatsky was the story I was talking about. Her birthday's 8/12. If you watched the previous video, May 8th and August 12th. August 12th, May 8th. Big portals, which I talked about. Her energy was in this hospital because she would work with Indians. My doctor was Indian. Okay, so like the Patel family is part of the reason Gandhi passed away. My doctor was Dr. Patel. So when you see last names, they are connected to families. Those families might be your arch enemies. So when you're in your doctor's office, you're in restaurants, you're anywhere, you might be connected to your enemies, which means they have like this certain way they just don't like you because you are good. They are like the Moravians, Moravians, the ones on the Matrix, the different families like the Mr. Smith, the Moravians. These people are here to make sure you don't wake up. Okay, so press pause, take notes, especially if you're born in October 101, the Matrix portal. This is the Ask You text, the Ask You like coat of arms. You see that face? That's a black face with a black nose and black lips. Okay, this is my family. This is the place I was at, Cumberland Hospital. They have family with the Ask You family. It's like Cumberland is a family name. It's a place. It's a thing. So when they hold portals, behavioral health places on portals owned by like the Hall family, the Cumberland family, these are ritualists. These are occultists. You think they're there to make you better, or they there to make $10,000 for the week that you're there and also get some profits? That's what they're doing. So it's better that you say, grounded, understand the codes, and then go about your day. Like I'm a mother of 3. I come on here when I can to tell you guys about codes. But it's been 5 years and I haven't gotten hospital napped. Why? Because when you get awakened, don't get taken. Learn about your conscious, subconscious at the same time so you could play double Dutch. Like I could totally see possession and not be like, oh, you're evil. I could be like, oh, you're evil, but you can't do nothing to me because why? Because you don't even know you're evil. Maybe some people don't even know who they are. They don't know they've been reincarnated and they used to be maybe, slave owners or maybe people who made bad laws against women, maybe burned some witches, like that. So people don't remember sometimes where they've been, but I remember what they did. So I just kind of be like, well, you don't own me no more. You don't own me. If you don't own me, you can't do nothing to me. And I own my subconscious now. Only thing I need is more money because they made money God. Other than that, I got all the love and care in my little household. So, like, this is more of the Askew family. So if you have Askew in your family, just know these are connected to my energies and my family's through my daughter who's Scottish and Irish. And I'm a little Irish and ancient Egyptian and all that. My other daughters are Aztec and all that I am. So we are a very strong family. And if you want to travel along with us, you can maybe learn about me so that way you know where I'm going because I'm trying to go all the way up to future heaven on earth. Beam me up, Scotty. Scottish, right? Again, look at this. Askew Service Road, Cumberland Hall Hospital, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Okay, look up the Hopkins witch hunter, Matthew Hopkins, the witch hunter. His energy was there. So was Anthony Askew's. I've seen these spirits in here. So this is a portal. So don't go here if you don't know what's going on for help. Please go somewhere where it's less portals, okay? Get into Desmond Askew, okay? Read about this guy. He's born on the Pope's birthday. He was one of the judges for Anne Boleyn trial, okay? Boleyn, who is the mother of Queen Elizabeth I. So his daughter Anne, Mr. Desmond's daughter, Desmond Askew, his daughter Anne, was basically burned at the stake for being a religious zealot or a witch, and it was pretty bad. Sir William Askew, right? Berkshire Hathaway reading, like, look at these names right here, okay? I've seen Princess Diana with Anne Boleyn next to a Barbie doll house, and Margot Robbie plays the Barbie.